For attendance.
How does the bake sale make you feel?
It makes me feel like I am in a sweet world. Yes.
Next, Amelia. How's the bake sale?
It's going good. We have a lot of donations and a lot of goods to give out. So, yeah, everything good.
Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's GBM 2 and this is our first GBM with a speaker. So we're going to turn it over to our speaker. Hi guys, so I'm here with our guest speaker and our SNMA liaison. So if you guys can introduce yourself.
How's it going, guys? Name is Samson Abba. I'm one of the residents at Rutgers and JMS Emergency Medicine.
What's up, guys? I'm Darian. I'm a former MAPS member and a second-year student at NJMS. I'm glad to be back, and yeah, hope everyone's doing well.
And when streams in med school, came here to NJMS down the street, and then finished and now continuing my career at NJMS in the Emergency Medicine residency program. I guess a little bit about like my story, why I went to medicine in the first place. I'm guessing like a lot of us are gonna have very similar experiences as like minority individuals coming into this field in terms of like our motivation and passion to go into medicine. We all have like that personal bond and that personal story that kind of relates us to the patients that we want to serve in terms of like coming in, especially in this area with the population that we see. But again, like when I was younger, I honestly, for example, like Future City, I don't know if anyone heard about that. It's like you build a city, replicate it from Sims, and then like build a real life.
That's a wrap for GBM
2.
Bye.
See you later.
Autorefractor, lensometer, and stuff like that. And then afterwards, then I started for him. So I would be in the exam room with him, and I would just pull up the chart and I would just type in his findings for him, which was like really cool because then I got to see, oh, like these are the different things that come with an eye exam. Because of course we've all had eye exams before, but I wasn't really paying attention to like all the little details and stuff here and there. So that was really cool. So I had about maybe like 2.5 years of teching experience before I started school, which was really nice. I also did do some shadowing. I know it's different for each optometry school that you go into, but I think UH, like the average or like the amount that they kind of tell you that you should get is like around 25 to 30 hours, I think. They didn't have a specific number, but they just wanted you to have some optometric experience, and I feel like that's the same across the board amongst like all schools. I don't think that there's a specific number like 50 or 100 that maybe some other like health professional schools might require. It's just that for optometry schools, I think the main thing is that you have optometric experience of some sort that you can talk about in your personal statement and in your interview. So I don't think it really matters where the hours are coming from, because I remember being kind of confused about this. I was like, well, should I get a bunch of hours shadowing or should I just focus on my tech hours? But it ultimately all was equivalent, I think. So I think in the end I ended up getting only like 30 shadowing hours, but I had like a couple of years of tech experience under my belt, so I think that really helped. And then I didn't take any gap years. I just went straight from undergrad to optometry school. I finished undergrad in 3.5 years because I had some college credits in high school, so I finished a semester early, and I just technically took like a gap semester, I guess, but that would have been like the full 4 years of undergrad anyways. And then I applied to optometry school my senior year of undergrad. So the semester before I was going to graduate, I applied and I took my OAT mid-August, I think, of that summer, and I had the whole summer to study. I didn't study at all during like the school year. I felt like that was too much. I just dedicated throughout the summer for like 3 months, I think like mid-May to mid-August, and I took my test in August. And then afterwards, I think Optomcast opens like July 1st. So I worked on my personal statement, got rec letters and stuff like that, all inputted into Optomcast. And then once I took my OAT score, I just attached it to the application, and then it was already like submitted at that point. So I think I was in the first round of interviews for UHCO because I applied so early. So I think I got an interview like around early September. And then there's 2 schools in Texas. If you guys weren't aware, there's Rosenberg School of Optometry, which is UIW, University of Incarnate Word, that's in San Antonio, and then there's UHCO.
Believe it or not, like I got asked some interviews like about my experience at Dunkin'. Like you want to put everything on there because everything is relevant.
So beyond the game. So basically what it is, so you guys, I will project the question, we'll go sequentially. So we'll start with this team, team 1, team 2, team 3, and team 4. You're going to have a chance to answer the question. And if you cannot get the question correct, you will get the, well, if they don't get the question correct, we already move it.
We move it on to the next person. So if you guys got it wrong, we move it on to them.
Or go home. So the question will go for 500. Okay. What is the compression method for adult CPR? Be as specific as possible. Like when you're doing adult CPR, like how do you do it?
Like describe, if you could describe to someone who cannot see what you're doing, how would you say it?
20 seconds. What? Oh, okay, so your elbows are locked, you are like kneeled over the patient, your palm of your hand goes right by, what is this one? Under their nipple in the middle of their chest, and you're 100 to 120 beats per minute, going for 2, and you're switching every 5 cycles.
You gave us a book. We were looking for heel of one hand.
Wait, bonus question. How many minutes is 5 cycles?
I think 2.5. 2.5?
2 what?
Sorry?
2 what? Like,
2:30?
no, it's 2 minutes.